What if this panel sends us somewhere we don't think we should go? What if there's somewhere we need to go and they don't let us? We may not be perfect, but the safest hands are still our own. Hello everybody, and welcome back to hashtag Nate on Netflix. Today I'm continuing my series of covering all the Marvel Netflix shows up until the arrival this Friday of The Defenders. Today we're going to talk about the second entry in the Marvel Knights series, Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones stars Christian Renner as Jessica Jones, and I have to say, even more than Tom Berthal playing the Punisher, Christian Renner is Jessica Jones. It's like her whole acting career has led up to this role because no one else could play Jessica Jones now that Christian Renner has played her. Jessica Jones is a damaged individual. She comes with a tortured past at the hands of her enemy, her nemesis, her torturer, her tormentor, Kilgrave, also known as the Man in Purple. Now, the character of Kilgrave has a problem. He can really force his will on other people. And he done that to Jessica Jones. And she had to live with the things that he made her do. And not only the fact that she done these things, she actually wanted to do it while she was doing it. It's kind of a duality. It's like, you make you do things you don't want to do, but while you're doing it, you want to do it. That's a torture that permeates her soul all the way through this show. And I started to say this before during my Daredevil review, but I think the story of Jessica Jones' first season was more in-depth and a better told story than that of Daredevil. Daredevil was pretty much your standard origin story of superhero and villain. But Jessica Jones got deep. It got psychologically deep. It talked about PSD, someone who lives under the control of someone else, who's being forced to do things you don't want to do, and what she dealt with afterwards. Now, her supporting cast also is pretty good. There's this Hogarth, who is the lawyer that she sometimes worked for, superbly played by Kellyanne Moss. I mean, she is the almost classic lawyer. She is right there on the edge of being someone who can be good and someone who can be very, very bad. And she even tries to use Kilgrave to her own end, which you can't use someone whose very being is to use people. So of course that backfires on her. And the character of Kilgrave was superbly played by my wife's favorite Doctor Who, David Tennant. He was delightfully charming and disgustingly creepy at the same time. So he nailed that role of Kilgrave. Now, Jessica has a friend, Trish. Yeah, I understand why she's there. She's basically like Jessica's adopted sister. She grew up with her after her parents and her little brother died. But the character of Trish never grew on me throughout the series. I'm sorry. I mean, they had other characters come and go, but she never really grew on me. It's nothing to the actress herself. I just don't think that the writers really knew what to do with the character of Trish. I know somewhere down the line she's supposed to become a hero of herself, according to the comic books, if they follow that role. But she was my least favorite part of the series. But my favorite part of the series has to be that of Christian Renner. She nailed this role to the wall. Hang it up, frame it. Jessica Jones is Christian Renner. I thought this, like I said, the story that permeated through the entire series of her dealing with Kilgrave and her dealing with her past with Kilgrave was done very well. Her hooking up with Luke Cage that just had to be because in the comic books they have a long history together, but we won't get into that right here. But and the guilt she feels when she's with Luke Cage. Luke Cage is someone she can see herself spending the rest of her life with, but the only reason why she can't is because of the guilt she feels because of Luke Cage. And no spoilers, I won't tell you what that guilt is if you haven't seen the series. And if you have not seen the series, go watch it right now. I'll wait. I'll still be here. Just click pause. Go watch it. When you're done, come back, unpause it. I'll still be here. You done? The rest of you staying? Those of you seen it? Okay, let's go. That relationship between her and Luke Cage, and the fact that Luke Cage is also, as they put it in the Marvel Universe, an enhanced individual, it was great. Luke Cage with Jessica Jones was a great show. The entire season of Jessica Jones, yes, there are a couple slow episodes, yes, but that happens with every season. But even the slow episodes of Jessica Jones still fed into the narrative. I liked Jessica Jones. I honestly say, and I know it's not a popular opinion, I actually think I like the story of Jessica Jones much better than that of Daredevil. Daredevil had all the actions and the bells and whistles. Jessica Jones was actually kind of light on the action, but I think the story was more gripping. And I think if someone was not a comic book fan and was to watch Jessica Jones, they would still enjoy it. So I give Jessica Jones a like. Please do subscribe, or even go down to the comment section down below and just guess what the line of the day was. It's looking lonely down there. I'm really trying to get up to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Tell your friends about me. So as for next time, have fun and keep it legal.